What's going on, everybody? It is your man, the big dog, and welcome to episode 116 of the House, baby. What's going on, everybody? How are you tonight? I am doing okay. I got off early from work. Went out to dinner with my parents. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right, and I hope you're doing all right as well. Anyway, tonight's topic, actually we got two topics tonight. First of all, E3, I don't know if I reported on this last week. I might have, but I probably didn't. But E3 got canceled. That's today's first topic, and the second topic is Disney's absolute dog shit.
Bruh.
But anyway, enough about me. Let's get into the video. Let's let It's a Gundam explain it a little better, because Lord knows I can't. Oh, turn the volume back up.
RIP E3 was trending on Twitter. I knew that this was a sign of good things to come. Metal Gear Solid 6 with David Hayter was surely on the table, but alas, such was not the case. Last year on June 7th of 2022, E3 touted a comeback greater than Leafy on iDubbbz, fresh out of the pandemic and ready to entertain by hiring the lamest humans alive to promote games at E3.
That's where you went wrong. That's where you went wrong.
It was like a yearly G4.
If you don't like it, don't watch it.
Oh, don't bring her up again, man. Come on.
We're excited
I'm still
about
salty
coming
about
back
that.
in 2023 with both a digital and a in-person event. Pierre Lewis told the Washington Post, as much as we love these digital events, and as much as we reach people and we want that global reach, we also know that there's a really strong desire for people to convene, to be able to connect in person and see each other and talk about what makes games great.
But it turns out, yet again, E3 is canceled, to no one's surprise. Let's be real here. E3 hasn't been good in years.
Yep.
He's absolutely right. That's the sad thing. He's absolutely right. E3 has been sucking these past few years.
Each passing event,
Oh,
the
fuck.
bar got lower and lower. The reveals became duller.
Wait, was that Greg Miller?
With each passing event, the bar got
I don't know. He looks like a
lower and
dweeb.
lower. The reveals became duller. The developers overpromised and underdelivered.
Oh no, no.
Influencers, actors, and washed-up celebrities to
Yeah,
attempt to make the
Snoop.
event seem more interesting.
It got you nervous?
Nah, we got a special weapon that I ain't gonna tell you about, but we got a couple of little things that we gonna rock.
Oh, it's that chick that ever. Dr. Evil.
Right.
I love that. Oh, this
What
guy.
up, guys? Thank you for having me, EA. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Jesse Wellens, and I am a YouTube creator. So, I am here to
I remember watching this, man. This was so cringe.
talk about Need for Speed
Like, bro.
Payback. If you guys didn't know, Need for Speed Payback,
Oh, God.
yeah, it's a great game. But, all right, all set aside.
Ugh.
I'm a YouTube creator. Need for Speed Payback is coming out. I got my boy Marcus, executive producer here. He is the producer of the game. Thank you, Nick, for having me.
Hey man, thanks Jesse. Obviously we're
Jesus Christ. That was so cringy.
very excited to
And he
tell
got his day wrong. That's even worse.
everyone about Need.
Oh, shut up, clown.
This video is sponsored by Raycon. In today's hyper-inflated market where everything costs more than it really should, Raycons are priced to perfection.
Let's
If
skip
writing was
that.
on the wall, Gundam to get 15% off your Raycons today. But the writing was on the wall. E3 was already
Jesus
dead.
Christ.
The only thing we were watching was a corpse paraded live yearly, to the horror of millions, witnessing their favorite franchises die for the first time. To the horror of
Go
millions,
back, go back.
witnessing their favorite franchises
Not this clown again.
die for the
Oh,
first
Lord.
time. much like Star Wars, Marvel, DC, etc. Welcome to the club, kids.
Oh
You think
boy.
Kratos is cool now? Give it a few years. What started off from humble beginnings for developers and publishers to show off games and make deals slowly turned into a hype machine that ran out of steam around 8 years ago. By 2019, the E3 press conferences were having celebrities play Rainbow Six Siege matches with streamers.
Little
I listened to
Yachty.
Ziltex's soul leave his body as he uninstalled Siege.
Bruh.
Bro.
What's up with that? Sure. I mean, word around town is, I heard that if NA win, it'd be the first thing they ever won, so. Oh, shit!
Definitely want to make that happen, and we are waiting on one player to get
What the fuck is T-Pain doing there? And Little Yachty and...
into the lobby. We're not stalling for no reason. We do want
I don't give a fuck about your watch, bro.
to get into the gameplay. Every single one of these people live on Twitch right now. Go check them out. Sure they
Hell no!
Yeah, I agree.
Nope.
Not doing that.
You had virtue signaling hypocrite streamers that painted their boobs on live stream.
Oh no, this
And
madness.
activist journalists calling booth babes sexist and archaic.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
But they're hot, and they get attention. That's why they used them.
Huh?
Seriously, that was the wrong button.
It's 2019. Booth babes aren't a thing anymore.
Stop the cap.
That's a lie.
We don't do booth babes. Sexually objectifying women in ways that we don't need to be doing. So don't do it.
The irony.
What about explaining women?
Well, you know, when a man does it, it's exploitation. When a woman does it, it's good business.
Taking
Of
what little
course.
fun E3 had left to offer and turning it into something to be vilified. I remember the old days of E3, seeing the Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater trailer for the first time, GTA Vice City, and losing my mind. And I run so far
Away.
You sit there, you think 80s music is garbage, and then you become an adult, and all of a sudden a flock of seagulls just makes total sense. I went from loving E3 and tuning in every year diligently to ignoring it entirely. Unless Kroby Cat made a supercut. I tuned in for those. Oh god, another year of no Kroby Cat. These truly are the darkest days. In 2019, Sony pulled out of the E3 press conference, which was unheard at the time. In fact, it was unimaginable. Okay, let me frame it to you in a way you'd understand, if you're into motorsports. It would be like Repsol Honda leaving MotoGP, or Ferrari leaving Formula One. It's just like, what?
As the industry evolves, Sony Interactive Entertainment continues to look for innovative opportunities to engage the community. The company said in a statement, PlayStation fans mean the world to us, and we always want to innovate, think differently, and experiment with new ways to delight the gamers with another
Okay.
walking simulator. As a result, we have decided not to participate in E3 in 2019. We are exploring new and familiar ways to engage with our community in 2019.
In doing so, the tide had turned and heralded the end of E3
Yep.
as we knew it. The show went on that year, but it was clear the magic was gone. Xbox fans saw this as a complete and utter win over Sony without realizing the bigger picture. But the console wars is a story for another time. As all things
Yep.
associated with the current dark timeline, the global pandemic put a hold on everything. Ironically, Darkside Phil was high on life at the time. Go figure. On
Bruh.
January 13th, 2020, Sony opted out of E3 yet again. By March 11th of 2020, E3 as a whole was canceled. No one
Bruh.
was shocked by this due to the fact that COVID was a thing and everyone was on high alert. So it made sense. And it also saved a lot of money on people stealing toilet paper from the bathroom. For the first time
Oh.
since 1995, there would be no E3.
Oh. That's a pity.
Flash forward to 2021, E3 was back as a live
Not this guy again. Fucking hell.
streaming event. It had the same energy as Sylvester Stallone with those wonderful movies called The Expendables. I've never seen any of them. Though
I saw the first one. It wasn't that bad.
E3 was still dull, it at least was light on the lame influencers and interviews hosted by Greg Miller. It's
Thank
kind of
God.
funny that he still gets work.
The gaming community needs to be better about building the community it's in.
Oh, not this shit again.
I can't agree with
Oh.
that enough. If you know anything about Greg Miller and Kind of Funny, being better is a big part of what we always talk about. So be better to each other and don't be a jerk. And I know right now, on our very own Twitch page right here, a bunch of people are being jerks. And everybody who's a good person, which is the majority of gamers, need to step up, ladies and gentlemen, and of course show that the positive outshine.
You know what, Greg? You, sir, can go to jail.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Go to fucking jail.
The negative,
Fuck out of here.
that's my rant. Goodbye.
Thank you.
This is funny. He's gay.
Again,
Ugh.
Sony opted out of E3.
I hate when people do that. When they virtue signal like that.
2021.
Fuck
It
off.
wasn't a total bust. Elden Ring's gameplay was shown for the first time, as well as the new Halo game. Things were looking up. E3 2022 was canceled, which brings us to now. I hope you enjoyed that little high, because it's all downhill from here, baby. On January 30th of 2023, Sony not only dropped out of E3, but this time Microsoft, Nintendo, and Ubisoft joined them.
Granted, Nintendo, I don't think has been to E3 for a hot minute.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
This was the final nail in the
If you haven't seen Anchorman, I do recommend you seeing it. It's a good movie.
coffin. The global recession is also to blame for all of this. And these companies are looking to cut costs wherever they can. But I
Yep.
think this time, there will be no comeback. Once these companies saw that they could just live stream their own events, what was the point or the use of E3 anymore? Sony has proven that this was effective. I'm sure Microsoft and Nintendo realized that in 2022.
Oh,
I
that
could be
reminds
wrong.
me.
Things may bounce back in 2 or 3
Gotta
years.
watch the
But one
Sony
thing
State
I
of
have
Play. Don't
noticed
do
about
that to me.
corporations in
Don't do
America,
that.
once they find a way to save money, they never stop doing it. Repop and ESA put out a press release saying
Alright.
they will continue to work on future E3 events, but I have a feeling they will never pass the planning stages. They said something similar in 2022, and look
Yeah.
where that got them.
Yep.
Maybe E3 lived past its prime. Maybe this is a sign of the times.
Yep.
Gaming has gone mainstream, and as all things mainstream now, games aren't seen as art or expression. They're more viewed as content and revenue sources or revenue streams,
Yep.
subscription fees, and always online DLC. Everything that was once good about the industry was driven by people with passion. They are all gone now, and they've been replaced with men in suits, looking
Oh,
for
no.
higher profit margins, for shareholders,
This guy.
not great storytelling or innovative gameplay. Lord knows games look better than ever, and they play worse than ever. We are in an age of apathy that now comes with a subscription fee. Too bad for you, too bad for me. This is the death of E3.
Nice little poem there. That was nice. Now, so yeah, E3 is... It's dead. Let's not beat around the bush here. E3 is officially dead, bro. And you know what? I couldn't care less. It's like Gundam said, E3 has been going downhill. And not just E3. The gaming awards too, bro. The shit has been going downhill for way too long. But what do I know, right? Anyway, let's move on to the next topic. Disney. Oh, Disney. Realistically, Disney has not had a really good couple of months, if not a couple, like a year or two. Like, first things first, Marvel's been pretty much dying. Star Wars is pretty much dead. Except for The Mandalorian, and that's starting to lose views. And their live-action remakes, let's just say the less said about that is the better. But if you don't believe me, let's believe an old friend. Well, he's not my friend, but you know what I mean.
So, The Aristocrats has been greenlit for a live-action remake.
But why?
Why, though? Who's asking for this?
Yippee! Another soulless adaptation of a classic Disney film because we are in the
That was me when I first saw this video. Like, wait, what?
Age of creative and soon financial bankruptcy. Oh, wait, hold on. Questlove is directing.
Oh no.
But why?
Why though?
False alarm. Everything.
God, and I thought my hair sucked.
It's gonna be just fine. This is obviously gonna be a fantastic movie. I'm sure being the drummer for the Roots and the incredibly funny and interesting Jimmy Fallon has prepared him for this moment. If you came to me and said, Gundam, I want Flea to direct a live-action adaptation of Pocahontas, I'd ask you if you lost your goddamn mind.
Bruh. Okay, that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny.
The Aristocrats is another in a long line of films Disney has adapted from its creative golden age. There was a time, believe it or not, when Disney meant quality. I know it sounds like I'm talking.
He's absolutely right. He's absolutely right.
Crazy. I'm serious. Disney used to be good. When you look back at where Disney was to where it is going, it's safe to say that nothing but dark days are ahead. From breathtaking animation and catchy songs that stick in your head for years after the premiere of the movie has long since passed, is now replaced with identity politics and pointless reboots and reimaginings. Oh, the dirty R words that they have no problem using.
Yeah.
This video is brought to you by Hyper Fever.
Head game maker Crayplay invites you to play Hyper Fever. Critics call it
Alright,
the
let's
most mobile of
skip the ad.
XP boosters.
There we
So
go.
hit my link in the description and I'll see
I
you
know you guys damn well don't want to watch. Watch
on the
that.
battlefield. The Little Mermaid seems poised to do about as well as the live-action Pinocchio film did. And that film was so disliked, people memory hold it and Tom Hanks for the better part of a year. It was once.
When did that movie come out again? Hang on a sec. I gotta check something. When did that movie come out? Hang on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ugh. Yeah. I hope I'm spelling that right. There we go. Nope. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. 1 second. I gotta find out when this... Oh, it came out in September. Ugh. Bruh. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry I asked. Holy shit.
Driven by story is now driven by representation. Which, don't get me wrong, representation is good and all if it's original or done in a clever way. The Little Mermaid reboot, if I recall correctly, the film won't be about Ariel needing the love of a man, which kind of defeats the purpose of the story itself, because she goes to the surface because she's in love with the prince, right?
Yep.
That is correct.
But now I guess it's got a little bit of empowerment. You go, girl.
Oh no, not this shit again.
Girl.
I'm sick of that
At
fucking
that
word.
point, you may as well just do something different.
Exactly.
If you're going to change characters and story beats. But maybe that's just my patriarchy talking.
Oh.
Everything is sexist. Everything is racist. Everything is homophobic.
Personally, I don't need a character
I need me an avatar like this, man.
to be a reflection of me. I need a
Exactly.
character to inspire me, which I think is sorely needed in our society today.
Mhm.
Something to make people not just want to be better, but do better. If the hero in the story is already like me, why would I need to change? I'm already perfect.
Exactly.
As Chris Chan says, I'm the real player one.
Oh,
It seems
Lord.
like everything is boiling down to after the COVID scare. Major companies like Disney doubled down on trying to keep their over-expanding businesses alive on nostalgia and recycling properties. But it's obvious this business model isn't creatively nor financially stable.
Nope.
I mean, at some point, you're gonna run out of stuff to reboot, you know? I mean, for real, look at this remake list, dude. The Little Mermaid, 2023 in May. Snow White, March 2024. That
Oh Lord.
one makes no sense. The Evil Witch Mother, that's supposed to be the fairest of them all is like put off by Snow White because Snow White's more beautiful. But the chick playing Snow White is less attractive than Gal Gadot as the queen. It don't make sense.
That is true, man. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
I'm supposed to sit here and what are they gonna do? They're gonna ugly up Gal Gadot for the movie because
They have to.
gonna have to. I'm not being mean to the chick, but let's face it. I had to choose between her and Gal Gadot. It's Gadot all day, babe. He's gay. Anyway, Mufasa, the prequel to The Lion King, 20.
But why?
Who the hell was asking for a prequel to The Lion King? Like, seriously, bro.
24. James Earl Jones can barely speak. He's so old. Hercules, remember that cartoon?
Oh, yeah.
Live action remake to be announced.
No.
Ironically, seeing Danny DeVito actually reprise his role for the live action would make total sense and it would actually work. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. The Aristocrats. That's where I started off at. I was just like, they were remaking the Aristocrats. That's down the pipeline. How many were doing? Oh, my God. Peter Pan. That's coming out this year, too.
Oh, God.
I totally forgot it existed till I saw this list. And after watching the trailer again, I see why I forgot it existed. If the dislike ratio is anything
God damn.
to go by, this film is dead on arrival.
Yep.
Nothing here is of any value or substance. And most of the magic, which is what Disney was once based on, is now gone. Disney is a shadow of its former self, robbing its own grave and past masterpieces to turn a quick and shitty buck. Oh well, it's not my childhood getting ruined, so what do I care? They've already killed Star Wars, so I got nothing. Just when I thought the video was done,
Oh,
The
boy.
Rock spearheads another fresh batch of box office poison.
Story. One that you all know very well. And that story is, drum roll please, Moana! That's right.
But why? But why?
You know what? One more time, just for good measure.
But why?
Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Why? The movie's not even 10 years old. It's not even 5 years old, I don't think.
After successfully killing the DCEU with Black Adam, in a way that
Damn.
the Joker could only dream of, we are now getting Moana. This movie isn't even 10 years old, yet Disney's
Exactly.
scraping the bottom of the barrel. But, most likely, it is The Rock. Reality is setting in that he isn't the box office draw that he thought he was, and his ego cannot handle it. But for some reason, companies keep letting him make projects and pay him for it. I'd kill to fail upwards like this. Well, point being, Twitter got a load of this scary great news and read him to filth.
Why are you remaking
I can't.
Bruh.
I fucking can't, bro.
something that isn't even 10 years old? LOL. Moana came out like last week. Why though? Isn't it too early? Moana hasn't even been around 10 years. It's pretty depressing that animation is literally the reason Disney even exists. Yet they contribute to this disrespect at every given opportunity.
Yep.
Moana came out in 2016. It's not even a decade old yet. A live-action remake isn't just disrespectful, it's pointless. What are we doing here, dude? This is beyond strange. It feels like they're trying to cater to childhood nostalgia, but everyone who was under the age of 10 when Moana came out is still a teenager now. Who is this supposed to be for? In the beginning,
Yeah, Lord knows I'm not watching this.
live-action remakes for 45 years
And to be honest, I didn't even see Moana.
apart from the original animated films, then 30, then 20. Moana is 8 apart. In 4 years, we'll be seeing originals and remakes every other year. By 2030, animated original and live-action remakes will release simultaneously.
How
Yeah.
cute, Papa Arena, that you even think they'll bother doing animation when the live action is so much cheaper.
For real, the OG Moana movie isn't even a decade old yet, and they're already doing a live-action remake. We haven't even had time to feel nostalgia.
God damn, Twitter is destroying this man.
To justify a live-action remake. This just illustrates how seriously few new ideas they're willing to take a chance on.
Yes, Luke, actually. I talked to someone in the
Damn. Poor Mickey Mouse.
animated
He's not having a good
industry
year.
when I was pitching an idea that I had for a very funny show. Wait, I didn't have the idea, someone else did. But anyway, I was going to be involved with writing. And they told me the probability of this happening was slim and next to none unless it was tied to some existing IP. Welcome to 2023.
Most reasonable explanation for the Moana remake is that Dwayne Johnson is desperate for a guaranteed hit, and he knows where to find one. The business drama around Black Adam and Fast and the Furious burned Dwayne Johnson so bad he's going back to Moana. I'm sure it'll be great,
damn.
but I've said before, an actor with an ego like he does knows until he finds an iconic character he won't last.
I could extrapolate that and make it make more sense, but I'm tired. It's 5 in the morning. Remaking
Fucking
Moana
hell, man.
less than a decade after the animated film came out feels insane to me. But Dwayne Johnson's clearly desperate for a big live-action hit after Black Adam flops, so... At the end of the
That is true. Black Adam did horribly.
animated film, Moana, our hero, finally inspires the people to explore the world. Wouldn't it be a great idea to make a sequel or a series that followed up on that hopeful ending? No. That's why you're getting The Rock in a live action, you little bigot. So there you go. Another pointless remake.
Yeah, let's just say 2023 is not looking to be a good year for these big entertainment companies. First, E3 gets canceled, and then Disney releases crappy film after crappy film. And DC's films are... Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Oh, no. Oh, my God. But, what can you do? And what do I care? I'm doing just fine. But, anyway, thank you all for watching. If you're on Twitch, please stay tuned. We'll get into the after show. If you're on YouTube, please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you liked the video. If not, I understand. But, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.
This is a sickness! It is deviant, therefore we don't want it.